It's Week 13 of the NFL, and everyone's watching Jackson Smith-Njigba. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Jets and the Dolphins, just ahead on EA Sports.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, we've got a Week 13 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Miami Dolphins. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarters.
Played with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him. If he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Miami. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll be led out by the #1 overall pick back in 2020 from LSU. It's Joe Burrow.
Hey, we all love a good story, and what we like even more, guys who can fight through adversity. Joe Burrow coming out of high school, goes to Ohio State, doesn't get a chance to start, transfers to LSU, not thought to be a top prospect, ends up the #1 pick in the draft, and justifies it. Tremendous play, excellent mobility, and leadership off the charts.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A good start offensively, 15 yards on the game's initial play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 14 carries, 84 yards, and a touchdown.
And as we discovered in talking with the coaching staff prior to the game, going up against a team that struggled against the run, them to run the football more. I expect 40 to 50 carries in this game.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Now it's Burrow. He'll find his tight end. It's Adam Troutman. 7 yards there and a first down.
The tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is that right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every...
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle and friendly partner. It's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play-action fade.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. 3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. They juked him, and he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up up a 2nd and 9.
You talk about this Jets defense.
It's a unit that has had all sorts of issues against the pass. Dead last in the NFL, number 32 in the league.
And when you're getting ready to face the #1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. Burrow on play action.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And that's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 21. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. 1st down. Here's Burrow. Addison holds it in. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where... goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. Here we go. You probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
Well, only their 1st drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those 1st downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
McCaffrey following the penalty. The tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here come the Jets for their initial possession of the game. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4".
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They go play action here on 1st down.
That is caught by Laporta.
So now 1st and 10 as they crossed into Miami territory at the 27.
First carry of the game now for the Texas superstar, Bijan Robinson.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Check in on the numbers last week for Robinson.
Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're sixes.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time around, too.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the... That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. On play action, they'll throw. He'll buy some time right. Touchdown! From 17 yards out. And the Jets are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field.
The Jets with the football here to start the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll very wisely take a knee here as they'll bring this one out to the 25 on the touchback. So Miami coming out for their 2nd drive.
Now, they entered play on a 2-game win streak, and then they've got the open date on their schedule next week. So this is a group that's really looking to hit the break on a high note.
And this will obviously be a tough game for them. But go ahead and play this out with me, partner. If they win here and make it 3 in a row, they get to heal up after that. You've got to think that's an ideal setup and a worthy goal to play for in this one.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Burrow on 3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field. He's got him incomplete. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that 3rd down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw into the hands of Boyd. And he is down at the 48. A pickup of 4 that started at 148-yard line and ended at the other. At the 48-yard line.
1-1, ready? 2nd and 6.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Through the middle of the field. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. A big play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Back onto the field come the New York Jets for their second drive.
Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And they work this well upfield across the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today. But they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. Or a real head-scratcher there. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. Now the ball comes loose. And he's got this down to the 35.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks them up.
And avoids the turnover. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. The pass to Boyd, and he brings it in on the crossing route. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 14-yard line.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Sometimes I get almost mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, those eyes that carry their feet to open spaces, make people miss. I just love watching those guys go to work.
They will throw on 1st down with Burrow. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. Touchdown, Dolphins! Christian McCaffrey, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins go up by 2 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. The New York offense taking over for their next possession.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now we feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because the incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have...
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Still on his feet.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Now Burrow on 1st down. He completes it to Boyd. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now Burrow. They'll find Everett there, complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A dump off for Mason.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Again, it's Burrow. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Jordan Addison from 4 yards out. And the Dolphins will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
That score that they just gave up there, that's a tough one for their defense to swallow because they've had a tough time through the first 2 quarters. They really were determined to get a stop there, unable to do so. That makes their comeback hopes that much more difficult.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jets going to go on offense one last time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. Now a play fake here on first down.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So the two teams will head to the locker rooms here in Miami with the Dolphins on top. As we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right. Past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now the Jets going to take over on offense to begin this 3rd quarter. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw here on first down.
And he's got Smith and Jigba.
And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting roughed backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And complete to Smith and Jigba.
And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. He'll take it inside the 25.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. Rolling to his left. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need him to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. And Rager will not return it, so it'll come out to the 25 on the touchback. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. Here we go. 1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Oh, what a juke into space. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Here we go. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. 12. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. They'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Now it's Burrow. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Calling a loss of 4 there on the sack. And speaking of the number 4, it brings up 4th down now.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
That's pulled in at the 32. Oh, nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle it.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
3rd quarter from Miami. This is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to throw here. On the throw, Lennon too much that time. It's incomplete.
With how the coverage was positioned, that was about the only spot the quarterback had to try and deliver that pass. Just put a little too much weight on it. Incomplete.
Robinson will try to pick it up. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. That is caught. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Well, Wow, first and goal, and defensively, all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Second and goal from the 1. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite of a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They'll look to throw on third and goal. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Kyle Juszczyk, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jets are able to cut into that deficit. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
Oh, now, meanwhile, the pass incomplete, but penalty flags on the field. There might very well have been early contact there. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the second half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the first, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
Robert Saleh, one to take chances. His guys will go for 2 here. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
As we prepare for these games, we've noticed offensive coordinators have had an expanded playbook on 2-point conversion tries because they never know when they may have to use it during a game.
But that also means the defense probably has more for these situations too, right?
Oh, no doubt about it. I think for the most part, defenses will be aggressive on 2-point tries. They want to get after the offense and make them force the issue.
And here the defense wins. And out come the Dolphins now. They've got to right the ship. They had a great first half, but the lead has really gone down. Now, you know, you always talk about the adjustment to the adjustment. They've got to adjust right here.
And I think a lot of it is just
down the numbers. There he goes. Now he's into the clear again. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Dolphins will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The offense for the Jets ready to take over. And right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play the same. Pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's There's a play fake as they set up to throw. Rolling to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on.
Back now in Miami. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the fourth quarter. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. On the move to his left. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now on 4th. Pass knocked away and incomplete. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Big stop on the turnover on downs to get the football back, and now it's just all about salting this one away.
Yeah, just slowly bleed the clock away. The clock's definitely on your side. And, you know, when we talk about analytics in the game, what is this one? The advanced win metrics? Because if you take care of the football here, bleed the clock down, with about 95% chance of winning.
Yeah, I'd say 95 or better. And I know you always say it, every coach does. It's just protecting the football at this point.
And knowing that the defensive guys, they're coming after the ball more than they are the person. They want to knock it free.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Burrow will throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. This is fielded at the 7. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
1st down, Jets.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He's got his man downfield. It's Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. And they're going to speed things up here. 2nd and 3. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. Steps away. Left side, he finds Smith and Jigba. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Robinson will get down close to the goal line, but not in, and as he'll be marked down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A gain of 3.
Robinson again. And this time he's in for a Jets touchdown. Big play coming now for the Jets as they'll set up to go for two. They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the two. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of two-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
And he'll have the Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
Here we go. Dolphins, first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. On the line in this one than just defending your home field, CD. They defend their home field against a division rival and get the victory, so this one feels a little extra.